turn off my camera. Hey y'all. So I went over on my previous service to the point that I missed my live today, but I am about to do a brow lesson and India is going to record. You guys can ask questions and whatever the case may be. Come on, India, we riding. We riding. I was like, can I record your eyebrows? She was like, sure can. Sure can. Hey y'all. I'm about to do some eyebrows. That's India. I can't believe it's so exciting. This is Kayla. And she's about to let us record doing the eyebrows. And we are going to do a lesson. I'm going to go fast. So let's see. Okay. Is the camera clear? I think so. Yeah. I should have got the stand. So. It's okay. Thank you. All right. I don't do all that mapping and stuff. I know y'all used to see people do like mapping. But I've been doing these for quite some time that I guess I'm an eyeballer. So I like to use the rough gall because that will remove any dirt or dead skin from the eyebrow, and it'll make it easier for the brow to come off. Not too much though. Y'all want to strip it. Okay. So that was step one. Step two, I am going to trim into shape. I'm not going to cut off too much. I'm just going to trim off and look and see what I have. I can kind of see the shape I want. So I try to follow my client's natural brow. So I'm going to stretch taut, a little trim. I'm just trimming. You see how I just basically made a line? And anything that can go and stay inside of her shape to keep it fuller, I'm gonna leave that as well. So her hairs can work for her, not against her. See how her hair's kind of lay? So you don't even really need to take off too much. Just a light little trim for the curls. Like these, that curl. I'm nipping the ones that's curling far out. You see, like this one curled all the way out. She has really curly eyebrows. Just same thing on this side. Basically trimming them into shape. Trick that I do is that I'll take a little bit of oil and rub it on the back of my glove, and I'll put just a little bit on the brow, because what will happen is it'll make it that the wax won't snatch too much skin or like really stick that much. It'll stick to just the hair, because remember at the beginning I pre-treated her face. You see how it just socked it right on up? Yeah, the wax would have took it. Press. That's done. So, tip is never reuse the strip wherever there's already wax, because that's just going to take any hair that's already left. So then I'll just do this. It's covered. Now this is this piece of strip. Turn this anything. So I'm gonna use the stick itself to guide me. Remember, the stick is straight. So when people like look for mapping and everything, that's why I don't need to map, because I use the stick itself. I don't use the tip, I use the actual line. So now it's the perfect line. So I'm gonna do the same thing and follow back to the back area. I'm just gonna follow what I already did. And I kind of really like to saturate the hair, so when I pull, it come right on up and I don't have to do too much tweezing. Every time I get on live, I need wax on my glove. Hold the skin taut, place. Look at that. Nice, smooth, straight line. Same thing. Now I'm gonna go to the other side of the strip. Lay it, place. Same thing. So now she got a nice, smooth line. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Turn towards me. And then if I didn't do any more trimming, I'll wait to the end. Those curly brows are their own. Their own. Place, push up, place, push up. Same thing over here. What I'm doing afterwards, after I do the straightness, I'll go back and just make like a more natural line. Back in the day, I should just and remove. And they used to be too hard of a point. So now I do it straight. I do it afterwards. Go back and basically I kind of draw like it's a pencil again.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. So I'm starting near the back here. So that's where the wax will stick if it's closer to her brow. Same thing. Not too bad, right? Okay. Oh yeah. The tighter, the tight taunt, when you're pulling, when you hold the skin super taut, it makes it that it's less painful for the client. Instead of most people just pull and then the skin jump. That's why I stretch their skin really tight. So when I snatch it, because we oiled it, and then I hold the taunt, and then I snatch. So it's not as painful.
And honestly, once you get a Brazilian, everything else is
Oh Lord.
like this is like I feel like I'm on vacation.
Oh wow.
Like,
Okay, so now we're gonna go into the actual shape. Okay. So look at her glasses. I want to follow her natural brow line, and I always start on the brow that is more challenged first, because it's easier to make the challenge. I mean, it's easier to make the fuller brow look like the challenge brow than it is to make the challenge brow look like the fuller brow.
That makes sense.
So this one is a little bit more tame, and that one is more full. So I want to start with this one, and I always start near the end. I always do a natural base enhancing arch unless they ask for a larger arch. So I'm going to hold it taut. Go in. And I'm really just... I look at the brow as if I was putting on makeup and what I will remove or what I would not shade in if I had on makeup. So I don't know, a lot of times that's how I do because I'm doing like I'm doing makeup. Same thing. See, I'm holding the skin. You see how the skin is taut? Place. Quick, fast. And then if I have to remove any more, I'll remove more later. I never want to remove more than what I need because I can't put it back. Can't put it back. Same thing, but I want to use this to make a straight line. I try to follow it into the art, so I'll probably move those couple pieces. I'm gonna fold this over. Hold her skin tone up. A lot of times I'll push down and then I'll put it like that. This is a great brow to do on. Because her brows are so curly that people really used to have problems before me, Kayla, right? Because people didn't know what to do with them. You said.
Yeah, like I don't touch my brows at all. I just leave them be. Like I don't want to like do anything like to fuck them up or anything. I'm sorry. I forgot you were recording. But
you just got my YouTube shut off.
I don't want to do anything to mess them up, so I leave them in the hands of professionals. And even if I can't,
don't try this at home, kids. That's basically what she said.
Yeah, like don't. No, because then you're fine. Next thing you know, you'll be looking crazy as all get out. Oh no, leave this to the professional.
And I'm going to show you guys how you clean up after I do her other side. I'll show you exactly how you clean up any of the residual hair.
And then I've heard, like, in general, like, thicker brows, I feel like are kind of like the best way just to leave them, even if they're like outgrown or like curly or whatever. Because it's easier to fix, I feel, like a thicker brow than a thin brow that has no hair. You can't really do anything with that.
And with brows, this is funny. I feel like you know when it's time to do them when you have thicker brows. When I feel like I look like a man. Remember I told you, I said, anyway, you ain't say nothing. I'm walking around here looking like a whole man.
I'm like, these brows look like a hot mess. Like, no, but I still won't touch them. Still will not be. I'm like, I will leave that to
yeah, leave it alone. For you being here, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, same thing. We're going to place whole top. Snatch up. Same thing. Down here. And then a little bit left over there. I'm gonna use that clean left side over there. I wish we could actually just continue on with the wax. So I'm using my hand. This is like old school. I guess I'm saying old school because I'm doing it and I'm old school. I'm using my hand to guide. I'm on her nose right now, and I'm using my hand to guide where it stops. So I guess I do measure. I guess I just got my own little way of measuring. Just a little bit. Same thing, clean side. We're going to place. Same thing. Got a little bit of hair. And now, this is how you clean the brows up and how you tweeze. So I'm going to do a little bit more trimming, possibly. And I'm going to show you guys how to tweeze and get that perfection. Okay, so like, you kind of see the hairs that need to go out of place versus the other one. And look at that.
There we go.
We back. Okay, now we're gonna go back and forward, and we're gonna look and see. See, this was the more challenged one. As you guys can see, it has a higher arch naturally over here, and then this one is a little bit more fuller. So you gotta be very careful because you will look up. And I'm holding the skin taut to tweeze as well, because you're not yanking at the skin when you do it like that. One thing I noticed too about a lot of people try to keep their tails, but she's not old enough for this tip yet, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, when you get older and you keep your tails long like that, it make your face look older. Because you already have gravity working with your face. So a lot of times when you see me doing my personal brows now, I'll start to shorten my tails because it naturally lifts the face. Yeah.
And I love that look, yeah. Because I know, like, with brows, too, like, you have to be so careful because they really do, like, frame your face. And if you, like, do anything too crazy, like, you can end up, like, messing with how your face looks. So, and I agree with, like, the tails where it's, like, makes you look older than what you need to be. So, do whatever you want to do.
But it really depends on their face and how their face is structured, and like if they starting to look older, I'm gonna take that tail off.
Okay.
So to pull their face up.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Turn it on. So like this brow, look at this with the challenge one. It's best. Look how it is. And we still gonna go trim just a little bit, just to make sure when she gets home, she doesn't have to constantly keep taming them. Not too much. I'm just gonna. Whatever looks like it's gonna give her a headache, and she gotta constantly like play with it. See. Okay. This one. And the same exact thing over there. So let's see, with a higher arch, we're gonna go a little bit higher over here. Same exact thing. Taunt, hold. Another thing I see people do that I never do and never recommend doing, removing or tweezing more than one hair at a time. One hair at a time. One hair being removed could change the whole shape. So And I'm just gonna keep playing with it until I get. Y'all should see me. I'm all crawling all over. This is how I be on them, y'all. Okay? Crawling all over to make sure they get their good brows.
Hey, I'm okay with it. I'm like, do whatever you gotta do. No complaints from me.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine. That's how this is for us sometimes. When I do our brows. Trim a little bit more so she has a little bit more clean. nice natural shape. Curly brows. We didn't have to tint them. I'm sorry, not tint. We didn't have to tint, nor did we have to, a lot of times with curly brows, people would just automatically jump to brow lamination, but everybody doesn't like brow lamination. So you just trim to shape and you basically give them a haircut. Okay, thanks guys. No full live today because I'm running behind on my schedule. I did, what did the lady get? Her underarms, a full Brazilian. She had me, well not had me, but she did skin lightening and smoothing on her vaginal area, on her buttocks, and then she had a full luxe microdermabrasion with acne add-ons to her face. So yeah, it was no live today. Okay, thank y'all. See y'all Tuesday. Bye guys.